In this video, I'm going to show you the signs for some words that are associated with time. They don't come up very often in courts, but when they do, it's handy to have them in your back pocket. Time, minute and second, hour, half hour, day, night, week, month, year, today or right now, in the past, in the future, yesterday, tomorrow. Okay, let's go over those in detail. The sign for time is taking your index finger and tapping your non-dominant wrist like you are checking your watch. The sign for minute and second is the same. You have to use sentence context to figure out which word you are referring to. Make pointers with both your index fingers, touch your non-dominant hand to your pulse, and flick your wrist. What you're doing is mimicking the motion of the minute or second hand on a clock as it goes around the face. The sign for hour has a similar mnemonic device to it. Hold out your non-dominant hand flat, make a pointer on your dominant hand, place it against your palm, and go around in a circle. You are mimicking the minute hand on a clock, going all the way around to mark the passing of an hour. And to show half hour, start the same way, and then point your finger down, because at the bottom is where the half hour mark is on a clock. The sign for day has your non-dominant hand out flat, your whole arm. Think of it as forming a horizon, and then you're going to touch it to your elbow, make a D hand shape with your dominant hand, and fold down. That's the sign for day. The sign for night starts the same way. Curve your dominant hand and push it over your wrist. There's another version of the sign for night where you make two curved hands and you touch them together at about the wrists. Both signs are good. Pick the one you like best and use it consistently. The sign for week is your non-dominant hand out, palm up. Point your dominant index finger and push from your wrist to your fingertips. That's week. There's another version of the sign for week where it's done with both pointer fingers. Same movement, just a slightly different configuration. Again, both are good. Pick one. The sign for month uses both pointer fingers again. Hold your non-dominant hand out. Take your dominant hand and slide it down the back. That's month. The sign for year is two fists. Your dominant hand always goes on top, stacked together, and then loop around in a circle. That's year. The sign for today and right now are the same thing. Make two Y hand shapes and bounce. That's today and right now. To show that something is in the past, take your dominant hand and push it over your shoulder, because something that is in the past is behind you. And to show something that's in the future, take your dominant hand, hold it sideways, and push forward, because something that's in the future is in front of you. The signs for yesterday and tomorrow have the same basic hand shape to start. It's sort of an overextended A with your thumb sticking way out. The sign for yesterday starts at your lips and pushes back to your ear and twist your wrist as you go. That's yesterday. You're moving behind you because yesterday is in the past. The sign for tomorrow starts a little bit in front of your face and pushes forwards and twists, because tomorrow is in the future, which is ahead of you. Let's go through that list again. Time, second and minute, hour, half hour, day, night, week, month, year, today or right now, in the past, in the future, yesterday, tomorrow. Those are your time words.